Hey everybody, Norm over here, and it's a very cool day here because I got our buddy, the amp guru, the guy, Mr. Paul Rivera, and we've been talking to him about doing what we got. See that little white amp down there? So everybody kind of loves the Super Champ, and what we were trying to do was get something that's nice and compact, but is tight sounding, has a lot of headroom, and has some of today's modern features. And Michael, you've been trying this thing, and what do you think?
Sounds great. It's definitely got, as Paul was saying, even a little bit more low end, and there's a lot of dynamics with this amp. A lot of voicing on the back, and you can get overdrive. You got the foot switch. Amazing.
It's small. You could take this into a club. It's very deceiving because it puts out a lot of power.
It does.
A little. It's 20 watts, right?
It's 20 watts.
But it's 20 real watts.
Real watts.
20 kick-ass watts, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And so we've been talking to Paul about getting this thing together. And Paul, why don't you explain this a little bit to us? And Michael, you could demo it while Paul's explaining.
Well, as Norm requested, we wanted to do something compact and but with modern features. So it's a full channel switching amplifier. It has a high gain lead channel with 3-band EQ. It's got a clean channel with tons of headroom that has the requisite treble and bass. It has a Accutronic spring reverb. It's got its tubes. It's got 5 tubes in it. And it allows you to go from a searing lead tone to a real beautiful rhythm sound. And because it has a lot more headroom than the Super Champ, it's got this wide, you can use it with an arch top, you could use it with a Les Paul SG, a wide range of instruments. I mean, when we did the Super Champ in 1981, when I was with Fender, there was really some compromises in that amplifier. There was only one set of EQ, and when you turn on the high gain, it would suck the reverb gain down. And so there was a lot of things that it was cool for 1981, but now we're in 2023, and as Norm has requested, let's bring it into the modern age.
Yeah.
So that's
While
kind of the
keeping
concept.
the cool vintage vibe of the original.
Yeah. So the back panel is as rich as the front panel. Let me turn the reverb down so we don't destroy somebody when we turn it around. So on the back panel, it has features such as high-low power switch, so you can take it from 20 watts to 10 watts. It's got an internal load, an inductive internal load that allows you to run the amp silently, and then you can utilize a lot of the other functions, which I'll explain. It has an impedance switch, so you can run an external cab with this internal. It has 4, 8, or 16 ohms. It has a built-in headphone jack, which is really cool. So you can run a headphone when you run it silently. That could be cool even on a stage in a club where your sound man wanted to hear what's going on before he flips it through the mixer. XLR output, which also has a phase switch, ground lift, and there's an unbalanced as well with 6 different speaker cabinets, which we have in voicing here. Is it 6 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5. And here's a level control for it as well. So if you wanted to, say, run it through the PA, you'd be able to sit this on a little chair, run this output to your board in the club or wherever. You could also use it for recording if you had a digital console or something. So yeah, this is far beyond anything the Super Champ was.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. So it's almost like a little switch. That's why I turned down the reverb.
So Michael, show us what this thing does. And Paul, you can kind of explain it in layman's terms, because all that technical stuff, I don't understand it all. I just know if it sounds good.
Out in the power amp.
Exactly.
So it's got that
you can hit it and it stays with you.
Yeah. it up, drive into the power amp, come back. It's
Definitely.
that dynamic range. I mean, to me, this would almost, the way you were playing was almost Neil Schon, you know?
Oh yeah,
It
love
was
him.
very Journey-like.
Yeah, and his son Miles too, great guitar player. But yeah, amazing amp. And then should we show him the Overdrive?
Yeah,
too?
sure, just hit the switch. There you go.
Sounds awesome.
And like what he can do is also roll back the volume, play clean, and then roll up and play. That was great, yeah. The sunshine of your love, I love that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for bringing it in, and
yeah.
we're definitely very excited. This is something different, and definitely an upgrade of the Super Champ, which is one of our store favorites.
And this is exclusive to us.
Yeah.
And they're going to be $25.99. And the one thing that I'll tell you about this, if you're going to the gig and you used to carry in some big, hefty amp, you got this little thing that can fit in the trunk of your car and leave room for a lot of other stuff
Yes.
and kick royal ass. That thing sounds terrific. It's real tight.
That's a good way
You
of
can
putting
go, you know, from that cleaner sound to the distorted sound to everything in between with some sweetness
Yeah.
and dial it into whatever you want. So I'm proud to be the purveyor or perverter of this. And, whatever you want to call me. Live with it. Yeah. And Michael, you do it justice.
it. Oh, well,
And let's,
makes it easy.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want these babies.
Yeah, cool.
They
They
come
look
in.
great.
They come in two colors. This is one, and then the other one is a black and gold.
Oh,
So we've got two different colors. The next one that's coming is black and gold. So
All right. Well, these are the very first ones.
yeah,
So you can be first on your block. And
Or in your
Paul,
trunk.
thank you for doing it. Or in your trunk. I mean, you could go to the gig in a sports car with this thing
yes,
and not have to carry some kind of a station wagon or sedan or whatever.
yeah,
You show up to the gig and people are going to go, all right, so where's your equipment? Right here.
yeah.
So,
wait until they hear it.
yep. Here it is, right here at Norm's. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate
Oh
it.
man,
As
I
always,
appreciate it. My pleasure.
the best of the best, right here. And
Thank you,
Yeah,
Paul.
thank you.
Thank you.
Really
All right.
appreciate it.
right here at Norm's Repertoire is the great Paul Rivera.
And the great Norm.
Well, thank you. And what are we going to call this baby now?
It's a Clubster Royal 10.
Okay? And it's got the 10-inch speaker that you
It's
love.
got the Eminence 10 that's built exclusively for us, the same ones that we put in your Super Reverb that we rebuilt.
Yeah, I mean,
God's
I can't
gift
tell
to
you how many
tens.
guitars we've sold with that super reverb because it just sounds terrific. And we wanted to get something that's kind of captures that, but more compact. And
Yeah.
I think we did it with more features because the super obviously doesn't have the overdrive and all that other stuff.
Correct. Yep.
So,
Unless you want to sound like Blind Owl from Canned Heat.
okay.
And then it just turned up for the Super Reverbs on stage to 10.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's Deaf Owl. right?
Yeah. Guitar of the day.
There it is. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support that we get from you guys. I can't thank you enough. Michael, the greatest. We're so proud to have him and all our other guys. We got Nick and we got Graham and we got Kenny now and, our great repair guys. We got Masa. We got John. We got the girl
Wow.
behind the camera.
All right.
And we got Leonard.
Rob
And
Bolger.
Rob Bolger, who is our oldest and newest employee, who worked with me when he was 14 years old when we were employing the underage. And we'll talk about that.
No, that never happened.
Michael, play him out.
Let's go. Okay. We're done.
He's not 14 anymore.
Oh my God. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Sorry, guys. Love you all.
Oh my God.